friends. Okay, it is Tuesday. We're going to tackle it Tuesday. Oh, my hands are shaking. Yeah. Don't know why. Ooh, y'all are too low there. Hey, y'all. Oh, there you go. I'm going to put you on with tea bags. I have a hot mess of a house. I didn't get any housework done yesterday, and poor fat man, after working out in the heat all day yesterday, we got up to 103 degrees yesterday, y'all. That's hot. I mean, that's hot. If you saw yesterday's vlog I posted today, which by the time you see this, it'll be the next day. Are y'all with me so far? Yeah. Anywho, y'all know I had that sweet, precious baby with us. Oh, we enjoy our time with that angel. But it was just, it's just too hot. We are praying like all get out. We found out that our pool is supposed to be delivered Wednesday, not Friday. So we are just tickled as all that it comes Wednesday, and that way Batman and the boy will be here, and the girl, she's going to be off Wednesday and Thursday, that we can all get it set up Thursday. That's what we're praying for. Yes, Carol Beth is excited. I am excited. I can't wait to get that sweet angel Alice Ray in the pool. And I know Maddie and Luke will enjoy it too. It's just something good, family fun that we can do that's kind of inexpensive. It won't take near the gas. I mean, you know, we're just right here in the backyard. Becca did chip in half, and we chipped in half. So yeah. Me and Becca have always loved a pool, always. Fat man does not like them because the upkeep, and he told us, he said, y'all have to do the upkeep. We're like, yeah, we know. He'll wind up having to help us because we don't know what we're doing. Anywho, tackle it Tuesday, or day in the life Tuesday. I felt yesterday was more day of a life until I started editing, and I did have some money advice. So yeah. Today I think I was gonna try to do a power hour. Notice I was gonna try. I don't know why I'm so shaky. I'm just too shaky. Let me drink some water. Excuse me. And I noticed in the vlog yesterday when I was editing, I kept fiddling with I am so sorry if I do that, y'all. Either A, my teeth glue gets stuck, or when I talk it gets stuck. I've got to go back to the dentist. They're going to have to grind part of my denture down. It's where it's rubbing. Or B, my mouth will get so dry, my lips start getting that funky junk. It's the only way to describe it. And I have to scrape it off. So if I do that, I apologize immensely. I realize how awful that looks. I mean, to me, it's just atrocious. I can't believe that I did that. So I want to apologize, not in advance. It's after the fact. But please accept my apologies and know that if I do it, I am so sorry. It's kind of unavoidable. I will try to be careful from now on of either doing it off camera if I can, or stopping, or yeah, something. Anywho, playing with me, Shay. That man, bless his heart, last night he did the dishes for me. He watched the baby while I cooked supper. That tortellini was amazing. If you have a Sam's Club, get the 5 cheese tortellini. You get a 2 1 pound packages kind of stuck together. You can divide them. You can do a pound at a time. I want to say it was only like $7. Yeah, it was either like $6, maybe $7. Very inexpensive. And then I just used the marinara sauce that we get from Aldi's. It's like 89 cents is what we pay for it. So it was a very inexpensive meal. We did have a like Caesar type salad with it. All I had at the time was romaine lettuce, croutons, and then the Italian cheese. Okay, and then we had the Olive Garden salad dressing. So it was wonderful, and I made everybody get more salad than they did pasta. Okay, even Alice Marie, I'd taken out 4 of the tortellinis before I put the sauce on it, and I just kind of ground it up real good, cut it up real good for her, and she ate every bite. I mean, she loved her some pasta. Okay, I was proud that she ate. But yes, please don't think that we are just carbs only. We did have salad. I did make everybody more salad than they did pasta. And we did not do French bread with it. I planned on doing the French bread, and I thought, no, I didn't feel like unloading the top of that freezer to go get it out. I'm just saying. Yeah, I just didn't feel like going and getting it. Okay, enough said. Anywho, I need to sit down today and plan out a list. Like I said, I thought about a power hour. I'm not feeling it. I don't know if I've drank too much coffee and not enough food. I don't know if I've taken my medicine too late. It is 10:30 and I just have got my morning meds on board. So I think that's part of it. I'm just going to kind of keep drinking my water. I did have me a yogurt. I've got to call in with my rheumatologist, the one I saw at UAB. He did prescribe some powder and cream. If you knew about from the other week, I described, I had that rash. It is a yeast rash from heat where I sweat. So he gave me the nystatin powder. I've never had the powder before. I've been doing it. It is not helping. So I know that we need to go too. And I can always tell if my throat feels like it's closing up. I have thrush. My body just produces way too much yeast. It just does. I've been checked over and over and over again for diabetes. I am not diabetic. It's one of the main things of a diabetic will be too much Candidus. Anywho, yeast. And they checked me and I'm not. I'm just a big girl to switch, y'all. Just a big girl to switch. And some of my medicine will cause thrush. So, all that being said, and with my body not having a good immune system, I can't fight it off. Anywho, I've got to call into him to probably get on my Ditl pills. If you know anything about autoimmune or yeast or anything like that, Ditl is a actual yeast type antifungal that you can take orally, and it gets rid of rashes, it gets rid of internal, all the pieces and parts. Anywho, yogurt is a great way of keeping kind of everything in balance, but you can't go overboard with yogurt. Becca got thrush one time I had bought some Go-Gurts, and that little stinker had probably 4 Go-Gurts a day. I got them at Sam's. And she would go and get Go-Gurt after Go-Gurt after. I mean, she does not understand about moderation. Okay? And she got thrush. I mean, bad. If you've ever had thrush, you know how painful it can be. She had it horribly. And Dr. Mangini, our GP, kind of explained to her, yes, yogurt is good for you in moderation. It will help balance out your stomach acids, level off those things. And it is a great probiotic as long as you don't go overboard with it. So, today I did eat me a yogurt. I'm going to eat one a day. See if that helps some. I'm going to take my Ditl pills. I even have some nystatin swish and swallow stuff. I got to call into him to find out what he wants me to do. Anywho, all that being said, me and Carol Beth are just going to be home today. I had debated about running. I've got some errands I really need to run. That's going to be part of my list I make for tomorrow. I've got my treatment. It's moved to Wednesday since the 4th of July is Thursday. Fat Man is going to grill Thursday. We are so excited. He is going to be doing that pineapple grilled chicken. We are just, oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. In fact, I got the pineapple juice for it. I did get our Walmart order placed. He brought it home yesterday afternoon. I did not vlog it. I did not vlog it. I could kind of roughly tell you or show you. We did get our, because it was a Walmart, and y'all know us, our tea, the good old National Cup El Cheapo tea bags. And I swear it's because it's a mixture of the orange peacoat and the peacoat black tea. It is the only tea that we have found that is the mixture of the orange peacoat and the black tea. We got 4 boxes of those. We got our El Cheapo, just great value, garlic roast, medium ground coffee. Pineapple chunks. I went ahead and got 2 cans. We need some for the grilled pineapple chicken. The marinara sauce we already had. Excuse me. We did get, I got 2 of the white grape juice and 2 of the purple grape juice. I got 100% pineapple juice. We need that for that grilled chicken. I got 2 gallons of milk, no creamer. What else did we get? Refrigerator wise, I don't think we got anything other than, oh, I did get my hamburger meat. This is just kind of a haul in itself, isn't it? I got some ground chuck for our, it's a 2.25 pound ground chuck for our hamburger steaks for tonight. Yeah, for our hamburger steaks for tonight. And then I got Applewood smoked bacon. We are probably either gonna pull off a good big breakfast the 4th of July is what I would like to do. We've got a bunch of eggs in there. I want to do something real quick. I don't know if y'all have seen the alert about cherries. I bought a big bag of cherries at Aldi's the other day. Me and Brian had been loving just going, grabbing handfuls, eating them, and they are wonderful. I mean, wonderful. And then somebody sent me a horrible video today, a warning about cherries, of check your cherries. There are, disclaimer, if you're eating, you might want to stop and either fast forward past this part. Yeah. I'm scared to check our cherries because I don't want to know if ours do or not. But they were talking about some cherries have maggots in them. I'm checking our cherries. Ours do not. Praise the Lord. Ours are good. Okay. Ours are good. I'm like, on one hand, I don't know if I want to know, because I done been eating them boogers. I've done been enjoying them, you know what I mean? They're good. I don't want to know if I've been eating contaminated maggot cherries. Don't let me know. But then again, I want to know, because if they are, I don't want to eat any more. So I'll cut one open and we're good. Now's the only time of year, really and truly, that we get them. I don't ever really remember seeing them in grocery stores except for like seasonally. And then if you do, you can't afford them. Got these at Aldi for $1.89 a pound. Yeah. And I guess me and Brian are the only two that eat them, maybe. Anywho, I'm going to make out a rough list. Oh, I was going to say about poor fat man. He works so hard in the heat and everything. Crap, now I need another cherry. He works so hard in the heat and everything. We had flies out the yin-yang in this house yesterday. Don't know where they're coming from. Don't know what they're after. Unless they're after water. That's what Fat Man said. He said they were after water. Anywho, I mean, they were everywhere. So while I cooked supper, he watched the sweet baby. And then after supper, while I had her, because she did not want anybody but her Oma. She had done gotten sleepy. She had not had a nap all day, other than like maybe a 10-minute nap, and that didn't count. So she wanted her Oma. Nobody else but Oma. So he cleaned up the kitchen while I had her, and he cleaned this kitchen. I mean, he took everything off the counters. He wiped everything down. We're trying to figure out what the flies are after, because they're in the kitchen. They're nowhere else. They're just in the kitchen. So he really cleaned it for me. There are some things that I still need to clean. I need to have Carol Beth unload the dishwasher. I need to load. We still have the fly swatter out. Why is it whenever you can have a gazillion flies, you go get the fly swatter, you ain't got fly one? Them boogers done took off. As I speak, I see one. I know now. This gonna be fun. Ted Burnett, I missed. Oh, he gonna like. Didn't miss that time. Left blood on the countertop from that. I don't know why I'm looking at the cherry. Yeah, I don't want to lie. Anywho, I'm going to have Carol Beth unload so I can load. She's doing her laundry. Tonight for supper we are having hamburger steak. And we had such good field peas at church Sunday. And then we had field peas at the Yellowhammer yesterday. I'm still wanting me some field peas. And I have to thank Mr. Conway. Hey, hon. Papa Conway sent us some wonderful homegrown maters. Look at those. You can't get them in a store, y'all. And peppers. I got to put my cherries down to show y'all this. Look at these poblano peppers. Oh yes, chili rellenos are in our future. I don't even think Brian has seen these. Yeah. No. Oh, they smell divine. Oh yeah, they smell so good. If you've never had chili relleno, oh my stars. I've got a chili relleno casserole. I don't deep fry it. I've never figured that part out. But I can do the casserole. Yeah. So I'm going to sit down. I'm going to make a list of things that I need to get done. Like I said, Fat Man basically took care of my kitchen for me. He even pulled out mats. He swept. He swept up underneath the tables. I mean, that man took care of it. He sure did. He sure did. So I got to figure out some things in here that I still need to do. Make Carol Beth and me some lunch. We're either going to do corn dogs or grilled cheese. I can't decide. Oh, or pot pies. Ooh. Yeah. But, with my Walmart order, I did order the purple hull peas. I ordered Butterfinger peas. We might do those tonight with our hamburger steaks. Lima beans and what else? Oh, breaded okra. So I think that's what we're going to do tonight. We are going to do us a good old-fashioned, I want to got some cream corn. So we're going to do us a good old-fashioned farm-cooked meal. We have not had one in forever. Even though it's 100 and something degrees outside, we're going to have us a good old country meal. So I'll vlog that too. Y'all need to see what a good old farm meal looks like. Yeah. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, Carol Beth had decided for lunch I'd offered to make her either corn dogs or a pot pie or grilled cheese. Usually if we're home, I try to make a hot lunch. She didn't want any of that. She wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It is hot. So she was just wanting to go with a peanut butter and jelly. And I was going to just do me. I got to looking at those tomatoes that Mr. Conway sent us. And I'm like, okay, she's wanting a sandwich. I want a sandwich. So I had to go to the freezer and get some bread out, but that's okay. All you got to do is just take out however much you need, lay it on the countertop. Seriously, while you're getting your other crap ready for your sandwich, that bread thaws out that fast. Or you can toast it. And I was just going to do me a mater sandwich. And then I got to thinking, we've got plenty in there that needs to be used. And I opened up the refrigerator, and Big Mama remembered and saw she bought Applewood smoked bacon. And we've got lettuce. And we've got them homemade grown maters. It's a perfect storm, y'all. Not often do we have all the ingredients for a true BLT. Usually we have the B, or we'll have the L, or we'll have the T, but never all three. This is God's way of saying make that BLT. It might not happen never again. So Big Mama pulled out that bacon, and Big Mama gonna have her BLT. I'm gonna get my bacon going. I'm going to get my mater sliced up. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. I am going to use some of this bacon too. I need to open it anyway. To go in my peas for tonight. If you know anything about Southern cooking, you know you either use bacon grease or bacon or salt pork. Yeah. Use something to season them with. And I forgot I had in there, I'm just getting me a couple more slices. This is some thin sliced bacon. I don't like it real thick, but this is some thin sliced bacon. So I think that's going to be enough to do me. I forgot too, I had a thing of cream corn in there. I got way back when one of our stores had them for the tubes for $1. I'm trying to find this today. They had those cream corn tubes for $1. So Big Mama hit that up. Used to, I would cream our own. We would either grow our own, well, we never could really grow our own corn. We would go and pick at another location where we grow okra and stuff. It was on our route, of our picking route. We would go to another farm to go pick blueberries. We would go to another farm to go pick okra and corn. We had our farm where we raised the peas and the greens and all that. Yeah. So, anywho, I don't even know where I was going with this. Hey, I would cream that corn up. Well, I know from experience all the effort and energy it takes to pick it, to shuck it, to husk it, to silk it, to cream it. If y'all have never creamed corn, you don't know of which I speak. You cream corn in some clothes you either don't care about or a bathing suit, and you do it outside under a shade tree. Okay, it gonna make a mess. You don't want to cream corn in your house, because you're gonna have cream corn up on your ceiling. Anyway, all that being said, when I saw this on sale for $1, it was well worth the $1. Yes, and it only takes one to do our entire family. It says serving size 5. That's about right. It is wonderful. I'll show you how we do that with bacon. And I'll need bacon for my peas. So, and then I'm having a BLT today for lunch. So, I'm baking it up. I love the applewood bacon. If y'all have never tried either the Great Value applewood bacon or the Aldi. I like the Aldi brand a little bit better. It's a little bit thicker. Like I said, I don't like it too thick, but Aldi's is just right. This from Walmart is very thin. I'm not impressed. You're not impressing me, Walmart. You're not impressing Big Mama. So, I'm making my lunch. I'm just kind of still taking it easy. I'm feeling kind of, I don't know, off. When am I not off? But no, just kind of lightheaded, a little, yeah, I'm not, I did drink me some of the grape juice. I had some cherries. I had that yogurt. I'm working on my lunch now. It is 11:12. So, I'm working on me some lunch, and maybe that will make me feel better. You know, we're gonna see. I might just take it easy today. I got treatment tomorrow. Everybody's gonna be home Thursday. I really wanted to get my bathrooms cleaned today. I told Fat Man I was cleaning house, so I'm gonna eat lunch and hopefully get to feeling better. Y'all, I just got to show you, I cut up one of them. Took a smaller homegrown tomato. He said, look at that. That's a homegrown tomato. That right there, you can tell if it's red and it's easy to slice. Yes, ma'am, that's a homegrown tomato right there. Look at that. You can make that a sandwich. That right there is a sandwich. The rest of it is just bling. I am going to do my bacon though. Like I said, not often do we have BLNT. But that tomato. Oh. I got to take the rest of them out of the bag and just line them up on the counter. Or on the table. We still have not sold our kitchen table. I've got it posted on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully it will sell. We have not brought the other shelves and all in until it sells. I don't think. Fat Man said wait and get it sold and then move them, but I went in there today. I got something. Oh, I went in there and got those drinks. I got Carol Beth Kool-Aid. And that sucker was warm. I mean, it was warm. So I'm thinking that's not a good idea for Kool-Aid pouch packs to get warm. Yeah, no. But I did have to show that mater. That's a good mater right there. Uh-oh. I am looking for my mater keeper. And God only knows where it is in here. I got me a mess up in this cabinet. See, it's almost like if you give a mouse a cookie. I can't clean this cabinet out until I get the table moved. That table moved and my shelves in here. Can't do that until I get that table sold. Yeah. Lovely, isn't it? Just lovely. Okay, hey huns. Alright, it is 3:30. A little early to start my supper, but just in time to start my supper because I'm doing butter peas and cream corn. And so that takes a while to cook, make it good. We don't have our garden anymore. We don't do farming. So we're just doing the Pick Sweet butter peas. It takes 2 bags to make a mess. That's what you call a good helping. It makes a mess. Making a mess of peas. That's what you say. And then for our cream corn, I showed y'all that frozen cream corn. It's also Pick Sweet. And if you're wondering what this substance is in my pan and what this is in my water, that's like liquid gold, y'all. Y'all remember I made BLTs for lunch. Big Mama didn't throw that bacon grease away. You let that bacon grease sit in your skillet. And then you figure either you've got a container to keep it in your refrigerator, or you use it that night. I'm just saying. Bacon grease is liquid gold. Yes to the ma'am. I put some in my water to season my peas, and then I've got my corn. I'm actually cooking in the exact same skillet I fried my bacon in. I did not rinse my skillet out. I did not clean it. I didn't wipe it. I'm heating it back up with that cold bacon grease. And it's going to give my corn some flavor. Yeah. That's going to make it good right there. Alright, so, and it's going to take a while. See if it can brush up the flakes of that bacon. I'm going to kind of see how it's getting up those crumbs. That's what you want. I'm going to get up those crumbs, that bacon, and it's going to get in that corn and make it good. So it's just going to need to cook and do its thing. I've got it on kind of like medium high right now. I will turn it down and kind of let it simmer. And then my peas, I can go ahead and add to my water even though it's not boiling. Yeah, and it tells you 30 to 35 minutes just to taste. I've always cooked mine longer than what the package says. We like soft peas. Not to the point that they're mushy, but I don't like al dente peas. I guess that's how you would call them. I don't like them where they're tough. No. So, we're going to go ahead. And a butter pea is actually different from a butter bean. It truly is. Down here, some people actually call them ladyfinger peas. When we plant them, if you go to the feed store and you want to get seeds for them, down here you ask for ladyfinger peas. It actually looks more like a pea. It is not a purple hull. It's not a black eye. It's what we call ladyfingers. And there's even some that are real small called zipper peas. Honey, you got a shell till the devil gets home to get enough to make a mess of them things. They good though. They good. You got to pick a whole row, and we're talking 100-foot row to make a mess. Just saying. They are good, but they ain't worth it. No, no. If you ever see anybody that has zipper peas, get you a bite. Get you a bite, because they good. They good. A lot of work to that, though. A lot of work. And I got flies in here, and I killed flies, and I don't know where they're coming from. We ain't got no windows open. We ain't got no doors open. He done taped up a stove vent. I don't know. So anywho, that's what corn's looking like, and we're just gonna kind of. The thing about corn, you cannot let it stick. It will stick and burn in a heartbeat. Even in a non-stick skillet, it's gonna stick. So you gotta be careful. You just gotta kind of keep stirring. I normally do this in a cast iron skillet. I need to season and cure my cast iron again. I've got one, and I'm going to use that tonight for my hamburger steak. Or my hoe cakes. I might make up some hoe cakes. Okay, this is what my peas are looking like. This is what my corn is looking like. Peas, I've got like a medium heat. Corn, I've got a low heat. Yeah. These are those tomatoes. Look at that. Look how pretty. And then these are some cucumbers. And then these are the poblano peppers. Oh, my stars in heaven. Look at that. So, if you have a good recipe for chili relleno, R-E-L-L-E-N-O, yeah, relleno. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm supposed to roll my R's. Comment down below. I have made the casserole before. And I would want a casserole again this time. I'm going to look up and see if I can find the one I done many moons ago. It was so good. But it called for the canned diced chilies. And I want to find one that you can actually stuff. It's almost like stuffed bell pepper. Where we have stuffed bell pepper, the Mexican version is to take hamburger meat and you stuff a chili or a poblano pepper, and somehow or another they do it with meat and the cheese, and they deep fry it. Yeah, Becca's like, my recipe that I had done many moons ago was just the canned chili, poblano peppers, and you made a casserole. And it was good. It was good. And I think that's what I'm looking for. I don't know if I don't think I'd be able to deep fry the peppers themselves. I can picture me screwing that up. So, but if you have a chili relleno casserole, comment down below and leave me the, hook a heifer up. I'm looking on Pinterest now. They need a, what would the hillbilly version, hey Becca, what would the hillbilly version of Pinterest be? Back in the day we used to call it the bulletin board. There was a magazine that used to come out called the Bulletin Board. And it had everything from sale in it, from houseware. Huh? No, they don't put it in print anymore. You can look online. Yeah, you remember the little bulletin board? Honey, you could look at anything from livestock to a date to a refrigerator to a used car to cemetery plots. Oh yeah, it was, yeah, a house. It was your one-stop shopping, buddy. You look forward to Thursdays when the bulletin board came out, because all the good stuff, them heifers be done snatched it up by Friday afternoon. I'm just saying. If you didn't get your bulletin board in time and get it read, and you found something you really wanted and you called about it, say like by Thursday night, Friday morning, That be gone, Mama. Anywho, I don't know how I got on that rampage. Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, oh, the hillbilly version of Pinterest. Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. See, this goes in the, that's one thing he asked me of. How many hillbilly pills you done took today? 20. So here in a bit I'll get to my hamburger steak. Alright, if you've never done cream corn, you know that as you cook it, it's going to thicken up. See how it's gotten kind of thick? You're just going to take water, add to it. I might add a little bit too much, but it's okay. It's gonna soak and cook in. Oh no, that's gonna be about right. Yeah, I thought it was too much. It ain't. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna have to go get me another battery. My camera is starting to blink at me, and I will be back. Okay, I got a charged battery. So now we are ready to get started with our hamburger steak. That's what I got the ground chuck for in my Walmart haul. And basically you can do your hamburger steak any way you like. You can make it just like you're making hamburgers. Down here you have to have gravy. You can do country fried hamburger steak where you actually batter it with flour. I'm eating Sour Patch Kids. Just saying. Alright. I had decided what I am going to do is make like a country fried steak using hamburger meat. You're going to have a liquid dredge that you're going to dredge your meat in, and you're going to have a dry dredge that you're going to dredge your meat in. And what we're going to do is go dry, wet, dry, and then into the skillet. Okay? This is just 2 eggs and some milk. And I just kind of eyeball it by how much meat I've got. I got 2 1/4 pounds. And I've got self-rising flour because that's what my hands picked up whenever I opened up the freezer. And I am going to add my seasoning to my flour. I've got my Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning. And I'm just going to use just about that much. Kind of do that again. Alright. If y'all have flies, see flies, I'm so sorry. Here's our hamburger meat. And I need enough for 5 people at least. So we're going to say evenly 6. So, if you've never thought about doing or divvying up your hamburger meat this way, so you have roughly equal size patties. I took my package, I took the back of a fork, and I just scoured. You can use a knife, you can use whatever you want to use. I go ahead and divide up my meat in the package, okay? I did sprinkle a little bit of the Cavendish seasoning on top when I thought I was just going to do them plain. I mean, you can just shape them into a ball and fry them up just like this if you want. I mean, you can do that. That's fine. And then do you brown gravy, and boom, you got hamburger steaks, or you got hamburgers, however you want to do it. I'm going to kind of mix that Cavendish seasoning in that I did put on there. You can't overwork your meat. You don't want to overwork your meat, but you can accidentally overwork your meat. You want to fool around with it as little as possible. So that's about right. You just kind of want it in a good shape. Alright, we are going to go dry. Then we're going to go wet. And notice I don't have it in there long. I just want to kind of dunk him and do him. That egg is wanting to do its thing. And notice wet hand, dry hand. Okay? But before it's over with, I will screw up my hands and have them have them both. Alright, now that we're doing this, and Tater Bug should have thought about it beforehand, I need a little bit of grease in my skillet. I am using my cast iron skillet. You can actually even use panko breadcrumbs. Now that I've opened up my pantry and I'm seeing them, it's like crap at Aunt Annie's. I should have used panko, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Go with go on. Alright, now we're just going to take this. We've got a hot skillet. We got a hot skillet. Another way you can tell is if you spit in it, remember. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? I'm down there. I told y'all if you spit in, see I'm dropping that flour and it's kind of sizzling, so we're going to go ahead and stick him on down in there. Technically it could be a little bit hotter, but Big Mom ain't going to lose no sleep over that, so I'm just going to make up another meat patty. Yeah, you just want to kind of shape it into a patty. I'm going to go dry. Even get the sides. I'm going to go wet. Just to kind of flop him in, dunk him, and then immediately take him, put him back in the dry. Keep that wet hand away from it. Alright. Go around the sides again, and I'm going to put him in the pan. And I'm going to keep doing this until I have them all done. Alright, I've got my country fried steak in my iron skillet. Notice it can only fit 4. Well, what do you do with the other 2, you ask? And I've already cleaned up my hands. Yeah. I went ahead and I dredged them, and I liquid dredged them. I put them back on my flour pan, and I coated them real good with that flour. If you just kind of coat them and stick them to the side without really covering them, that flour's going to dry out, and you ain't going to have none on top. You know what I'm saying? It's going to kind of soak in or dry out, or yeah. So just douse them real good. I mean, bury them. These are what our peas are looking like. That'd be good eating right there. This is what our corn is doing and looking like. See, I didn't put too much water. In fact, he could stand just another dose. And you're just going to keep him on low and just kind of keep stirring around. I have added salt to it, and just a smidge on your corn, and just a smidgen of sugar. Now that sounds funny, but you do that to your corn and you do it to your greens. You do it to your greens to take out the bitter. And you do it to corn to take out some of the starch. That was what my grandma always said, and that's what I do. A little bit of corn, a little bit of sugar. Now, alright, so I'm getting ready to flip my hamburger steak. Alright, so I put him in first, so we're going to flip him first. And you should find out, with like a crunchy coating, just like cube steak. I mean, it's basically, essentially what it is, it's going to wind up like cube steak. I mean, it's not cube steak, it's hamburger meat. You can just essentially make the same thing. I never had done that recipe, and I keep forgetting. Amish poor man steak. Yes, ma'am. Please and thank you. It is amazing. It is a recipe from the Money Saving Mom. I will find it and link it down below. You want to have that good. Now, you've got to have it planned like early that day, because you have to make up your loaf. You make it up like into a loaf, and you chill it. You're going to chill it. I might do that with this. Essentially, what you're doing is you're going to wind up taking your hamburger meat, you're coating them with your flour and stuff. You're going to fry them to the point that they're browned on both sides, and then you put them in a casserole pan, and you cook them boogers with a gravy made out of cream of mushroom soup and milk. Woo! And the choir sings, it'd be good. It'd be good. I'm debating about doing that with these boogers. That would be good. And that would give Big Mama time to kind of clean out this skillet. I do miss my hoe cakes. I'm just saying. My mouth be kind of watering for some hoe cakes. I'm going to slice up a couple of them maters. Just have a little mater and cucumber tray. Down here in the South, you know it's summer. If every night you produce just raw sliced tomatoes on that table. Yes. Isn't that right, Samuel?
Yeah.
See, even Samuel knows. Hey, fat man. Look at that man. If y'all hear squeak squeak, it's his chair. It's screaming, help me. But wait.
Got me a kitty.
Yes, he's got him a kitty. What you doing, old man?
Having a little rest time.
Having a siesta?
Mm-hmm.
That heat get to you today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least you ain't got bear bit, did you?
Oh.
No. No, yeah. That's something we were talking about. Belinda, I think it was you, sweetheart, that had made the comment, or somebody had made the comment, they felt sorry for Brian out in the heat. Maybe it was Bo. Hey, hon. Still praying for you and your husband. I was going to say you and our husband. These dadgum flies. But he talked about Brian in the heat. And whenever, down here, whenever you get too hot, you use the phrase, I've been bear bit. And that's when you know you've been way too hot. You wind up in the emergency room, they give you fluids. And you can go to the emergency room and they'll ask you, what are you here for? I've been bear bit. And they know exactly what you mean. We ain't got no, well, there are some bears in Davenport, but we ain't get that far. Yeah. I still got these going in the skillet. I'm still debating about doing that. These. I think I might. We'll all be surprised. Tonight's supper might be something totally different from what I originally planned. Our peas are looking good and our corn is looking good. Our meat is just left up to the Lord. I was just going to do plain hamburger steak, and then it wound up I battered it. And now I'm seriously thinking about doing an Amish poor man. Just cut-through version. Yeah. It might happen. Okay, I've opted against doing the Amish poor man steak only because it is 102 degrees outside. It is 4:45, and I really don't want to turn my oven on for 45 minutes. I'm just saying. Yeah, no. Oh, and our 4th of July plans have kind of changed. A sweet sister, friend of mine from church, called wanting to know if we had any plans. And I, told her no, we were just going to kind of grill here at home. We didn't really have any plans. So we're all going to meet over at their house, have a cookout, just have some good friend, family, fellowship time. We all consider ourselves, we call ourselves the Selbrook sisters, even though this particular sister does not live in the Selbrook neighborhood. She lives just right up the street in Country Estates. So we are so excited to be able to celebrate our nation's Independence Day with them. Yeah. That man said that was fun. He can do the grilled pineapple chicken. We'll just wind up doing that maybe Friday, because we were going to do fish. I don't have any fish. We had talked about possibly going out. So, boom, we'll just do the grilled chicken Friday night. Solves that problem. We're still working on sizzling. Once those get done, I'll put them on a plate. I'll put them in the oven wrapped up in foil just to kind of keep them warm, or put them like on the back part of my stove here. Gets kind of warm. Just to keep them warm without turning on that oven. I did find a thing through our power company where you can actually hit a usage alert button. And it will tell you if you've exceeded what you really want to spend for the day. Kind of let you know, okay. And of course, by 12 o'clock, it sent me my message. You've used your power allotment for the day. Not that I changed anything. Yeah, no. And just let me know that by noon. Carol Beth washed her clothes. I didn't get mine done. She did get hers done. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's hot. It's hot. It's hot in the gump. Nickname for Montgomery is the gump. The nickname for Lita Hatch is the hatch. Yeah. Trying to think of any other. You've been somewhere when you've been to Burnt Corn, Alabama. Been there. Yeah. We've got a slap out. We've got a flea hop, Alabama. I kid you not. There's a slap out, Alabama. You slap out and you're about out of the woods. There's a 2-egg Florida and a hot coffee Mississippi. Or is it 2-egg Alabama?
2-egg Alabama.
It's 2-egg Alabama and a hot coffee Mississippi. So we just need to find. Yeah, I thought there was a 2-egg Florida. Okay, there's a 2-egg Florida and a 2-egg Alabama. Hot coffee Mississippi. We need something named Bacon. Do we have any towns named Bacon? Or Ribs? Yeah, Rib, Alabama. Alright, so I'm working on our country fried steaks, our corn's doing its thing, and our peas are doing their thing. And I do want to do a disclaimer. We did have salad last night at supper. And I got a ton of romaine lettuce. I bought like a 6-pack at Sam's the other day. We had romaine lettuce. with just some Italian cheese on it, and then croutons for anybody that wanted croutons. I got those tomatoes tonight. So, and the cucumbers. So we're going to have a huge salad to go with this. So please don't think that we are a meat and veggie family. All your farmers or used to be farmers believe about meat and veggies. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We do not snack much. And when we do snack, it's fruit. I'm real sure I'm making sure I don't have any bugs. Alright, I'm about ready to take this batch of the country fried steak up. Notice how the crust stayed on there. It didn't fall off. 2 tips to help you keep any kind of breading on your meat, whether you're doing fried pork chops or country fried steak or battered cube steak, anything that you've got a batter coating on, fried fish. Make sure your grease is hot. You do not want it so hot that you have a grease fire, but you want it hot. And like I said, 3 ways you can tell. Drop just a little bit of your batter in there, and if it kind of sizzles or dissipates, it's hot enough. You can also take the bottom end of a wooden spoon, and if it makes bubbles around it, which this is bubbling out because it is hot, but you can test it and see if it's hot enough. Or, what's the last way to tell if grease is hot?
You can spit in it.
You can spit in it. He was going to do it, baby.
You don't do it when the food's in there.
Yeah, you don't do it when the food's in there. Before you put anything in there. Yeah.
That's not country pea. I could hear you talking in there, and I knew what you was going to say.
Yeah.
You spit in it. And
if it's
you don't worry about germs or anything. The heat takes care of all that.
That's right. It burns all them germs off. Yeah.
Oh, this is a family show.
Yeah. How many hillbillies pills have you taken today?
I don't know.
And evidently not enough. Y'all, I am sweating.
Alabama heat for you, alright?
I know, right?
The damn asphalt out there's sweat.
I know, everybody was talking about they feel so sorry for you working on that hot asphalt. And he's got a flamethrower with him.
I'll paint tomorrow. I flamethrower, torch today, and I'll paint tomorrow. But yeah, it was a rough weekend. Worked 12 hours Saturday, worked 12 hours Sunday. I had yesterday off. Worked my regular hours today, and
look at his curls. Isn't he cute? The curls are so cute. Quit pulling it down. It's making you look like Marv from Home Alone.
No, because it's hiding it. 3.
He's trying to hide his little bald spot. Baby, it's fine. Poof them up. You're better with your poofy curls.
I don't like it.
Y'all comment down below. Tell him that he's better with his poofy curls.
I need to get some barbecue.
Whew. I'm sweating harder. I'm going to go ahead and say one of them. I cannot say the one the man at church said. Yes, I said the man at church. I cannot say that. But I can.
Y'all going to?
I can say I am sweating harder than a $2 hooker on dime day. I'm just saying. Woo! Alright, I can't do it. I cannot bring myself to say the one he said. Alright, so we'll be back and we'll check in on you as soon as this hamburger steak's done. Alright, you're hearing the sizzle of it be good. Hold on y'all, let's see. Might be about my vehicle's warranty. Hello?
for a lower monthly payment, as well as loan
For student loans.
Press 5 to be connected to a customer service agent before your approval is canceled. Press 9 if we've contacted you in...
We want number 5. We want to talk to them. We're going to talk to them.
Your student loan qualification will be canceled if we do not hear from you within 48 hours, and you will no longer qualify for our payment reduction services. Currently, you are approved for a lower monthly payment.
We can get a lower monthly payment, honey.
5 to be connected to a customer service agent before your approval is canceled. Press 9 if we've contacted you in...
I'm pressing 5. It ain't sending me to no one. It hung me up. They hung up on me. Now if I was to try to call them back. Yeah. I'm messaging my sissy about my country fried steak. I sent her a picture. She's like, don't let them burn. I'm trying not to. But we were talking about how hot it is. That's hot right there. I don't know whose child it is, but that's hot. That'd be hot. Oh. Whew. What was another one? Hotter than a stripper's door on payday? Yeah. I don't know why I keep referencing strippers. I've never done that in my life. All this has to stay covered. You know what I mean? That sizzle means it's going to be good. I'm down to my last 2 pieces. Remember, I made up 6 patties. So these are my last 2. I've got my other 4 just in here staying warm. The oven is not on. It's just for staying warm from the heat. So as soon as that's done, we're going to be ready to pull our pie holes filled. But now Brian started looking up Southern sayings. Like, if they're a little slow, his cornbread ain't going in the middle. What's another one for if it was hot? Oh, hotter than the tires on a Nova leaving a gas station rip-off. Pretty hot right there. What was another hot one? Yeah, see, I can't come up with another hot one. I know about, okay, if you're busier, I'm busier than a 2-legged cat in a cat box. Or I'm madder than a cat getting baptized. Yeah, our kids baptized a cat one time. They did, and the cat was pretty mad. Yes, they baptized that poor cat in the toilet. We had been to revival that week, so they wanted to make sure that White Sox was saved. I'm just saying. So they took it upon themselves to save the cat. Alright, this is what we're looking like. I'm so hot today, I think I'm going to stand here to make hoe cakes. We are going to have that salad. I sliced up some of the tomato. Oh, y'all, I'm sweating more than a bingo chip, I tell you what. Alright, so there's lettuce. Here's tomato that I sliced up. Samuel, you want to come slice up one of these cucumbers? Thank you. Salad dressings, and I think we will be ready. so I think that is a day in a life. You got to cook with Big Mama. Technically, I did not get any of my chores done. I did not. I set my honey in that recliner, and I thought about things to do. I got my paper out to make a list of things to do. And the more I sat there, the more I sat there. Yeah. I was all dued up to do some work, and it did not get done. I do not, yes, I am battling thrush in the mouth. Like I said, I knew I had that rash, so it's probably why I'm not feeling top of my game. And if you notice in the clip, oh, killed myself with this iron skillet. You never, ever, ever put soap in your iron skillet. This was my grandmother's iron skillet. See it shining? You never put soap in it. The most you can do is water. And technically, you aren't even supposed to use water. You can put, if something's really stuck, you can put salt on it and scour it with a little bit of salt. But you just kind of wipe it out. I poured my grease in a coffee cup. No, I am not keeping this grease. It was not strictly bacon grease. If it was just bacon grease and had not been used for meat, but that had been used for meat, so you do not keep that. You chunk it, but you don't ever pour it down your drain. Yeah, no, that's how crap backs up. Little tidbits from Big Mama. Anywho, me and my Big Badunka Dunk, everybody loves them. Those hamburger steaks, our country fried steaks, were amazing. Yeah, ground chuck, they did not shrink up. They were good, big, thick patties. We had one left. Technically, I could have eaten that, but Big Mama don't need it. But seriously, that's what's left. It did not shrink. So, that was a good thing. That man decided to go on and go fishing before it got dark. So, he's gone to go fish. There's a landing not too terribly far from the house. It's between here and the racetrack. Well, it's right down past the racetrack. And so he was going to go there to go fishing. I have my treatment tomorrow. Let me turn on the light here. I've got my treatment tomorrow. So I need to get my bag packed, my act together for it. So, until then, put on those pearls, put on that smile, put on your do-rags, and at least attempt to say that you done something. I pulled off an awesome meal, so that got me out of trouble for not doing anything. Oh yeah, that got me out of trouble. I'm gonna hit the post office tomorrow. I'm praying after my treatment. I don't know. I've got a package I gotta mail to somebody. Yeah, I might wait and do that Friday. Trying to think. I would love to have something else to go in the package to mail to the sweet family I'm sending it to. So, I might wait. But anywho, until next time. Bye, y'all.